Hey guys, so I was called to use my Shaman Tarot deck today, and we don't use it quite often, especially not on here. So it definitely piqued my interest. And when I tossed some cards, yeah, there's a lot going on here. So let's get into it. Right off the bat, they're talking about somebody feeling like their insides are not matching their outsides. Their outside worlds are coming into direct conflict with their insides. All this clutter, all this mess, and here you are trying to be connected, trying to be on the top of things, and you are finding more than your share of struggle. And they're just talking about somebody who is it's like you fluctuate in between one thing or another, and it's almost like you are isolated. And a lot of people would say, oh no, I'm calm, I'm peaceful. No, you're isolated. There's a difference. And I get the feeling as though you unintentionally, your energy has put a call out. You have sounded the horn, so to speak, and begun to take a deeper dive. Now, when we pause and when we sit in that state, we do have an upward acceleration here from 2 to 3, the 2 of drums to the 3 of drums. And they're just talking about somebody taking a pause because it was needed and not because they want to. It's like almost like this stalled stagnancy that is coming with the isolation you are feeling. And your energy is, unbeknownst to you, throwing out a call, and you are sending like a beacon, a call out to anything and everything that can help you for assistance to break through this little, I'm going to call it a rut that you have found yourself in. And they're just saying, be careful. Be careful what you ask for, because some people are not ready for this. And I'm being drawn to the number on the card with X marks the spot. And they're just talking about how this pause has really just interrupted what you were trying to do. However, it's needed. This is where Spirit is taking you, because it is time to turn inward. And a lot of people roll their eyes and this is not their focus. However, this is your needed focus. They're talking about somebody being confronted with conflict. And it's almost the battle of energies here. It's almost like something is holding you back and you're also holding yourself back at the same time. So this is both outward and inward conflict. And outward conflict is somebody who I get the feeling is not necessarily in your space at the moment, or you do not talk with daily or something like that, but there is some sort of outside influence, and it could just be an evil eye or some jealousy from afar, which is causing you a little bit of hindrance. But they're talking about the fact that you are afraid to turn around and face yourself. There are some deep-seated fears, some deep-seated conflict and issues that are arising within yourself, and the pause is giving them time to show their face. The pause is giving them a moment for you to not be able to avoid them, for them to find you in your moment of silence, in your moment of quiet, in this meditative state that you were trying to place yourself in to try to search for the answers. Your energy is calling for anything and everything. And they're saying in this pause, what you are finding is you are finding your fears are coming to the surface. Your insecurities are coming to the surface. Your unhealed, triggered, your shadow. These things are coming to the surface, and particularly surrounding this person. So I don't know who this person is, who you have given more space or time, or you have deemed stronger than you in the energy sense, but you need to stop. I do get this person as being a very negative person. It feels kind of feminine to me, but I'm going to be really honest. If it's a feminine, then it is an unhealed feminine stuck in her masculine, because it does not feel like balanced energy. It feels like more negativity thrown your way, talking about you behind your back, that kind of weird energy. And that's not what you need to focus on. You need to push that aside, and you need to reclaim your power. So cut what you need to off and re-look at the entire situation. They're calling for some strength here. You really need to dive into yourself, because they're having you connected to something else and something larger. And in order for you to bring in this larger thing or this larger than life person, you really need to do that work first. your healed nature and your energy will attract them to you at the right time. And this is so awkward. I feel like this is almost turning into like a lost love message, which is kind of ugh. But they're just talking about this new perspective, this pause, this stagnation, this isolation, this discontent in between your energies on the inside and on the outside has caused you a whole new perspective on things. And this whole new perspective is not easy to come to terms with. It's not, as I say, it's not easy to come to terms with. This is you left down here to deal with it all, and you see Spirit is up here offering you a hand to help walk you through it. And they're just talking about right now you're in the realm of healing. And when we start dealing with energies as it pertains to this deck that I'm using, when we talk about bows, that is your astral healing journey, that is your light body healing journey. And they're just talking about how you don't really laugh anymore. You used to be very funny, very carefree. I'm getting somebody of a big heart, and they're just talking about you need to look at yourself and you need to really assess what you have going on, because little do you know, you put a call out to like your Hail Mary and you have somebody fast approaching you, like fast, like all get out. I do have this wounded masculine who is realizing that just like you, his outsides do not match his insides, and he would like to change it. And it's so funny, as I say, you have somebody coming back to you. You see the two dancing in the flame. I don't know if this has anything to do with divine connection or a soulmate or something like that, or a TF. We're not going to get into that. But they are talking about somebody not like approaching your door and the return of, I keep hearing the return of this energy, this King of Stones, which would be in this deck, it would be closely related to like a King of Cups. This type of energy just reapproaching you and needing assistance. Damn, this is bringing me back to that other message. This is kind of bringing me back to that one weird message that we had a little bit ago. And they're just talking about the only way you're going to be able to receive this is if you do that work before he hits your door. Otherwise, you're not going to be in the right mindset emotionally, mentally, or energetically in order to receive this person on your doorstep and in order to help in any way you can. They're talking about this is almost like justice. This is the rebalancing of things for you and your energy and your life. You need to do that work, and what you are seeking will seek you. I don't know who needs to hear that, but leave the past where it is in the past. Somebody here is dragging their past into their present, which is causing them to project it into their future. That's not what this is. You are being offered a moment of silence. You are being offered a moment of reconnection to get deeper into self. You don't like what it looks like, and that's fine, but just know this little stint of isolation and just your awareness alone that your inside does not match your outside has already put out the call. Everything is in motion, so it's time you get your butt in motion, because everything is already coming hot, fast, and in a hurry. You're not going to know what hit you, but this is what you asked for. So best prepare yourself any way you can. They're taking a step back for a reason. You're being left alone. You're not alone. This is something that you're going to have to face yourself within yourself. They're giving you the space to do it.